Hyperdive Heroes is a podcast for grown-ups, with cursing, depicted violence, and unsettling descriptions. Viewer discretion is advised.
Whoa! Hey there, it's me, Charm, Chattington Hand. You know, chat too. Boy, have we landed ourselves in a pickle. So shortly after being born, me and Number One were sent sailing off the side of a node, but Robert and Sonny managed to stick the landing. From there, Chad Prime learned how to surf the web to move nodes. We also learned that a mysterious entity that appears as, like, this green eye is the thing that knocked us off the node, and the person sending those birds after us. Not cool, bro. After that, we made it down to the Emerald Dome below, where we found those jerks, the Surprises and the Nedworths. Ugh. The Surprises managed to escape, but we managed to capture the Nedworths. After that, we were pleasantly surprised to be reunited with Alice. Woo! I just hope we don't lose her again. Or worse, what if we lose me? Oh no. Can I die? Will I cease to exist if Chad is ever restored? Am I even real? Oh no, I'm freaking out, man!
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon, rock the dragon! Hey everybody, welcome back to Hyperdive Heroes. It's good to see you. Hey, you're looking good. Hey, did you get a haircut? You're looking nice. You're looking fresh. I am your rabble rouser, your dungeon master, your electrician, possibly. And I am here to continue our wacky adventure with my good friends. Tristan, take it away. Go.
Oh, all right. Tristan this time. I'm going first.
We're mixing up the order. Go. We're mixing up the order.
All
Go.
right. Yes,
I am in reverse.
Tristan Riley. I play Sonny Summers, the country bumpkin turned ranger turned confused, frightened victim of the beast. Maybe. We will see.
We will see. Daedra.
Hi, I'm Daedra Rude, and I play Chad Kyle Orion, 3 first names, Heart of Gold, and he is very, very tired at this point. This world is wearing on him.
Same, brother.
It does do that. And Alex.
Why, hello there. My name is Alexander Kirkendall, and I will be playing Robert Orion Bancroft, hacker man, LARPer, nerd. I mean, it's what he is.
Yeah, and so I think that, yeah, look at that. Look how fast that was. Wasn't that nice? Didn't we have a good time? How was that for everybody?
It was great.
I still don't believe
I really
it.
liked it.
That happened?
I think I'm gonna need therapy.
Look at
I've been in need of therapy. Will I get it?
that. We're all.
No.
We live in America. Everyone in our country needs therapy.
Yeah.
Heyo! Last we left off, all of you had descended to the floor of the obelisk, where you had found that large emerald structure, and you had found your way inside to find both Surprises and both Squire Nedworths, much to your guys' dismay. And then both Surprises managed to escape in the elevator, and you guys managed to knock out one of the Squire Nedworths before Alice the Scare Clown emerged, knocking out the other Squire Nedworth, and then imparting on to all of you the knowledge that the Beast and Hector appear to be connected in some way. possibly melded. Yes, Alice the Scare Clown is back, and she stands before you.
Yay.
Yay!
As stated, she is currently covered in like a ghillie suit. Like she's covered in like plants and stuff that she's put over her body, and she's got like the football like 2 lines drawn underneath her eyeball, like her clown face, like across her face, and she's got her staff and her hackles raised, and she just looks like super on edge as she's looking around. And she has also just informed you of this information as she's kind of standing there.
Alice!
I'm sorry that we failed you, Alice.
Nah. You didn't fail me. And truth be told, I don't really remember what happened. By the way, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Terribly sorry I had to meet under these circumstances. Last thing I remember is a lot of noise.
I run up and give Alice a hug.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
She pats your back.
We should have took better care of you. Should have made sure that you didn't get taken. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. It's fine. I mean, I'm not upset.
You're not?
I don't. No, why would I be?
I don't know. I just think like it was your first adventure. Well,
I'm more upset at him. She gestures the stick or she goes at them, I guess. Just the unconscious Nedworths.
Well, that makes sense.
Robert is going to nod solemnly and go, yes, that is a more accurate placement of blame, I feel.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you guys. I mean, you guys didn't stuff me in a sack and knock me unconscious. I mean, so, like, you guys are off the hook, she says. She actually gives you guys a little wink when she says that.
How did you get out of the bag?
How did I get out of the bag? Well, that's actually the weird story. I got out of the bag because the bag was open and I got taken out of the bag. But the weird... Well, by the surprises, but the weirdest thing is when I came out of the bag, they were surprised to see me.
That's funny.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. He demanded to Nedworth how I got in there, too.
So
wait a minute.
So what you're saying is Surprise wasn't the one that put you in the bag?
Well, I didn't see Surprise until I got out of the bag. When I was up top in the ruins, something hit me from behind. And then I lost consciousness, and that was it.
What the hell?
You have a magical inventory space.
Yeah, it's my pocket. My scarecrow pocket.
What? Okay, so...
Do you need something to be put in there? I'm carrying a couple things in here.
I'm wondering if it can be connected to Surprise's bags, because it's a very similar kind of magic.
What?
I don't know. I just know somebody knocked me out from behind. Somebody hit me with something blunt from behind.
Right.
Blunt, you say? Wait a minute. I look down at Squire Nedworth's spear. What does he have? A spear, a broken spear, right?
It's basically it's broken spear. So basically, it's like a quarterstaff without a spear.
I bend down and pick it up. Could it have been something like this?
I mean, maybe. I didn't see who hit me. I just lost consciousness.
Don't know if I can conceive of a universe where Squire Nedworth does anything violent successfully.
Well, I mean, you never. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you could wake one of them up and ask.
It's kind of a good point.
Actually, Chad, you did kind of oopsie it when you made 2 of them. Could you make it be one of them again? I don't feel safe with 2 Nedworths on the loose.
See, that requires me using my powers on people, and I have recently learned that my powers are better used on items. They don't.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't backfire and create, well, this situation if I use it on items. So I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen if I pry further into that void.
I was hoping you could make it so there's only one surprise too. That would be nice.
Well, we sure as hell don't want 3 of each.
It could be possible to, like, remove duplicate NPCs, but at the same time, the reason we're in this mess is because we tried to undo something that we accidentally did previously and reset the whole encounter, which caused more of them to spawn, yada, 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 yada.
Right.
Well, regardless, I mean, What do we do with him or them? I guess.
Well,
we could kill them in their sleep.
Jesus
Whoa,
Christ!
oh, God.
Jesus Christ!
Why is it always violence with you? It's always
It
violence.
was just a suggestion. We don't have to do it, but I'd be happy to do it if
A
that's our
morbid
decision.
one? What the hell?
Listen, I'm mad about being kidnapped, but like, I don't want to murder someone over it. I'm not a monster.
How about this? I want to go grab some like vines and like cut some vines and then just wrap them up together.
I was literally about to do the same thing. I'm just gonna take my halberd and like slice some vines.
You try to grab some, and it's that like item collision thing from when you try to open doors.
Oh,
Robert, can you
I'm coming.
cut some vines? Thank you. I forget that I can't do these things.
Swing. Yeah, you slice them easy enough.
My
Can I
super
equip
awesome
Chad?
fancy halberd.
Oh, Chad, actually, idea. Could you use your powers to make the vines bind around them like real tight? Because they're items, technically.
We could
I could do
just,
that.
Okay.
I suppose.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just like, Chad's, I'm just trying to help out.
I mean, we could just tie them up manually.
We could, but what if they get out?
They could get out either way.
I'm just saying if Chad did it, it might be a little more reinforced.
I mean, I guess, but it's unnecessarily risky.
Well,
Or we tie up one of them and take one of them with us.
Why would we want to do that?
like they
I
took
mean,
you? Is that why?
Maybe we could appeal to Surprise's humanity. I don't know.
I don't think that's ever going to
He
work.
literally threw him at us as an obstacle. I don't think he cares for these poor boys' lives.
I suppose. One way or another, I think you should wake up at least one of them to talk to them. I mean, we already proved that they're not really a threat. I don't think tying them up would be necessary. He doesn't seem that dangerous.
True, but I don't want them to follow us.
We could knock him out again.
If that's not going to stick for that long. People don't stay knocked out all that long.
I don't know how people's bodies work. I'm a scarecrow,
That's
Robert.
why I'm saying this.
Well, I don't know. Do whatever.
All right. Well, either way, let's get them tied up first.
I'm collecting vines to tie them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slash. You have to step outside the emerald doors to do that because inside it's like the reflective emerald chamber. So you actually do have to go outside, go down the ramp, and hack up some vines from the floor of the obelisk. Do you want to do that?
Chad, I'm going to need some camouflage.
Okay.
I will equip Chad as armor so that
All
I can
right,
essentially
I'll-
use him like a ghillie suit.
You're green now.
I'll stay here and stand guard, I guess.
All right, you step outside wearing the green Chad suit, and you peek your head out with the Chad head around your head, whoop, whoop, both heads. And as you look up into these, high above into the nodes, you can see some of the nodes are moving around, like through the air and connecting to different bridges. And there's like a swarm of these bird things flying from node to node as they're moving.
Okay, well, they're looking for us, but they don't know we're down here yet. Good. And I am going to stealthily move under the canopy before I start cutting vines so that they can't see me.
There's no canopy because it's most of the nodes are high enough up that as they're moving around, there's just black dots of shadows moving around. And then just the emerald structure at the very bottom of the obelisk.
I go cut vines.
Okay. You make your way down the ramp to the base with the Chad shield above
No, I'm
you.
wearing him as a suit, remember?
Or no, you're wearing him. Yeah, okay, you're wearing him, yeah. You're wearing the Chad ghillie suit. The Chad slime suit. Chad, you're perfectly able to see around you while he's wearing you, so you can also keep an eye out while he's doing it.
Remember, you have two sets of eyes.
I keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, you put your second pair of eyes in the back of your head because there's two of you.
Yep.
I got eyes in the back of my head. So you go hacking at some of the floor vines. Give me a roll. I will say the difficulty on this is a 3.
Oh.
This isn't like combat. This is just like an athletic feat.
That's going to be a 5.
5. Yeah, you shunk. You carve up some vines to pull up.
I go specifically
as
for
you
like
pull them free-
rope length vines rather than like extremely thick ones.
I mean, it's all part of the floor. You're just hacking at the floor and pulling up vines. But as you're doing that, you watch as you're pulling the vines away that any vines you cut away regrow, like on the floor.
I cut away some decently long lengths of vine, a good sturdy rope length and rope width, and then I coil them up and I carry them inside.
All right, you step back inside. Sonny, you've just been hanging out with Alice. Alice has just been standing next to you.
She's kind of crouched down and let out a sigh, like, and has just been like kind of sitting in silence for a moment.
Alice, are you how are you really doing? Are you okay? I mean,
Well, Sonny, like a day or two ago, I was a scarecrow in a field. And then I realized that I live in a world that isn't right and that I know things that I shouldn't, and I feel like my life is a lie. So, and then I got kidnapped after being knocked unconscious and thrown into a dangerous wilderness full of horrible monsters. So basically, I'm doing great.
in that case, so am I. I can relate. And
Is this what adventuring is about? Is this how it works? Am I doing it right?
you know, I don't know if there is any doing it right. I think as long as you're alive and you're still on the quest, that you're doing okay.
I suppose that, in a way, adventuring isn't always what it's cracked up to be. People have an idea of it in their head, but the actual thing of going out and doing dangerous things in dangerous situations is a lot less fun than they make it appear in stories.
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself.
I've been feeling real existential lately. I apologize. She says.
You know, you're not the only one. I think we all have, especially Chad. But,
Why is Chad green now? I didn't want to say anything, but he's green, like full green.
well, yeah, it's complicated. We met a witch, and she had this crafting table, and then there was a slime arm, and
She turned him into green? What? I don't.
well, she wanted to experiment on him in exchange for a favor, and the experiment turned out like that. It
Why
turned
would you
him
let a
green.
witch cast magic on you? That just feels like there's a list of things you should never do as an adventurer, and letting a witch cast magic on you is like really high up there. It just feels like that's not a good idea.
Well, maybe you should ask Chad that. I mean, he thought it was a good idea at the time.
At that point, Robert and son Chad return to the chamber.
Come in, close the door. Ka-chunk.
It's less a ka-chunk and more like a like big emerald gem stone door.
And I will sort of saunter over to them, and I'll look at Sonny and I go, Mr. Summers, your ranger class wouldn't happen to give you any understanding of knot tying, would it?
Well, let's see. I'll give it a shot. I have tied a knot or two before I got trapped in this world.
What inclinations do you have?
Tough bastard iron will. No, I don't have one that would specifically help. I mean, I've got
I know you've got the, like,
a boon
wilderness
spotting and disabling traps. It says I got a boon with wilderness tasks. I don't know if this would count as a wilderness task.
one. I don't know, tying knots is pretty
Tying
useful.
knots is pretty useful in wilderness.
Yeah, I'll say it's a wilderness task. I'll let it.
It's like
okay. Well, in
wilderness
that
survival
case-
and sailing are two of the most important areas where knot knowledge is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say this counts as like a
All right.
wilderness task.
I take the vines and I turn over Squire Nedworth's, both of them. I
All right.
tie 'em
Oh!
with a 6.
God, hot damn. All right, so yeah, you watch Sonny wrap these boys up and tie like multiple knots over it, like, and then to wrap it around more and then tie another knot. Like these guys are double, triple, quadruple secured. Like they're not going anywhere.
Hog tied.
Then Alice goes, all right, do we want to question them or do we want to go after the surprises? Because I think he's after something in here in this vault.
Well,
And supposedly, like, there's probably something valuable in here, right?
given previous conversations with Nedworth, he's not very helpful.
I don't really want to have to torture him. And I
We
don't.
don't have to torture him. I'll be honest, from what I saw, when I first got out of the bag, like, Surprise was surprised to see me. I mean, like, he definitely didn't seem to know I was in there. Nedworth also said he didn't know I was in there, but, like, in sort of like his Nedworth way.
Yeah, what does his
I don't
Nebworth
know.
way mean?
Very,
Pathetic?
very, like, kind of depressing and pathetic. Yeah, pathetic. That's the right word.
Robert stares down at the Nedworths with this sort of like, yeah.
Well, we could always ask them because they definitely both seem surprised that was in there.
That'll take more time, though. And
We got to make a decision. Either we go after surprises or we try to get information from the Nedworths before we go after them. We've already spent like a good bunch of minutes here anyway.
I guess surprise is probably almost out of reach anyway.
No, we went up that elevator.
He's already out of
You're
sight.
the heroes.
I open the map.
The map just shows the entire region with the main tree with your guys' like icon over it.
Wait a goddamn minute. You're telling me there isn't a dungeon map? Are you fucking kidding me?
Or maybe we have to find it, Robert. We might have to find it. It might be a separate feature.
Considering
Like in Legend of Zelda.
Considering previous engagements we've had with the decisions this dev team has made, I'm inclined to believe that there is in fact not a dungeon map or a regional map of any kind.
You could very well be right.
This makes me
right.
unbelievably annoyed.
Well, since we're not running to catch up with surprises, I say we question these Nedworths here.
I think that's a good idea.
All
I'd
right.
rather not go
Do
in
we
there
want to
blind.
wake? Do we want to wake both of them up or just one of
one.
them?
Yeah.
All right.
I go
Right,
up and
well,
I just sort of
I'll leave that
kick
to
one
you.
in the ribs.
Why are you so violent all the time?
That's small ribs there.
Wake
I'm
up,
in
you
so much
bastard.
pain.
Gee, good
I'm
lord.
awake
I'm
now.
going to grab Sonny by the shoulder and move him away from Nedworth.
Oh, that hurts so
Fine.
bad. Oh, the ribs.
You ask him questions there.
I will.
I suppose this is the fate of a lowly squire to be kicked upon the ground.
All right, Nedworth. I'm going to crouch down next to him. All right, Nedworth. Here's the deal.
Hello?
You're going to answer some questions for us.
And if you
I'll
don't,
do my
I'll beat
best.
you.
Sonny!
Oh, well, that would do right. That would probably be earned if I'm being honest. Often I need to be beat for my bad behavior.
Wait, so if we're doing good cop, bad cop, then what kind of cop am I? Because there's 3 of us.
The weird one.
Slime cop? Alice says.
Slam cop. I like that. You know what? I like that.
Are you still attached to Robert?
Yes.
Also, sir, I can't help but notice that you are quite green.
I am. Now, question time.
Okay.
Why are you in the city?
Well, that is a question, isn't it? When, my knight tells me we're going somewhere, I suppose that's where I'm gonna go. After all, I am his squire.
Do you know why Surprise is in the city?
Oh, what's the question?
Why is Surprise in the city?
Well, why is he in any city other than to do his nightly business?
Answer me straight,
I can't
Nedworth.
say, I can't say for certain why he would be in any city, but my knight is in this.
Can I kick him
in this
again?
City. Oh, please, sir. I've been trying to help you as much as I can.
What's his objective?
His objective is to get into the vault to secure whatever he might need for the kingdom, given that we are in a precarious situation and the whole city has been overtaken by some sort of black magic.
What is he after?
I'll be honest, sirs, he didn't rightly tell me what he was after. He simply told me to follow his orders, and as a squire, I am to follow my knight's
Can I
instructions.
tell if he's lying?
You don't know, man. It's like, you're not sure if he's just fucking incompetent or misleading. It's impossible to tell.
You are useless to me. And I stand up and I go towards the elevator.
I often am. My knight often tells me how useless I am. Indeed, that is true, sir. I do agree.
I don't believe that he is this incompetent. I'm getting the feeling that he's being deliberately obtuse.
Hey, Robert, you want me to kick him?
No, hold on. Can I?
Honestly, a kick is quite normal for me, sirs. If you feel I deserve a kick, then have at it.
It kind of takes the whole thing out of it when you ask for it. It just feels sad.
Well, perhaps I do deserve it.
I don't know. Maybe he's into it.
I don't feel like kicking you as
tell.
much anymore. All of a sudden.
Oh, sirs, if I am a miserable, pathetic wretch as you have so described, perhaps a swift kick to the butt is what I need.
Why there specifically?
Why?
No comment.
Mhm.
All right. Someone else can kick him. Sonny takes a step back.
I get the feeling that you know why a surprise is here, and you're just not telling me.
Oh, sir, if I was told to keep a secret by my night, I would have no choice but to do so. So that is quite possible.
I get the feeling that you're perhaps not quite as incompetent as you like to pretend you are.
Oh, sirs, I wish I was as mighty as my knight, but I am afraid I am quite the miserable and pathetic wretch as was stated.
We'll see then. All right, let's go after
I'm
surprise.
kind of thirsty. Do you have a drink, my lord? I'm a bit parched.
Nope.
Oh, dang, I guess I'll sit here and thirst. An appropriate punishment for one such as one as miserable as I.
I go towards the elevator.
Very well, sir. I will sit here and await your return as I was asked to do, or seemingly as I am waylaid because I can no longer stand because I am tied, I might say, quite well.
Yeah, you have fun with that right here. You just sit tight.
Alice looks over at you, Sonny, and she goes, he gives me the ick.
Yeah, he gives me that too.
I often get that reaction from women, he says.
That doesn't surprise
Robert
me.
Up at the elevator, repeatedly pressing the call
Alice goes,
elevator button.
can we leave now?
Yeah, let's get out of here. All right.
I'd like to leave now.
Yeah, I go and come on, Alice. Come on. Let's go follow Robert and Chad.
You walk up and press the button, click, and the emerald glass door open. Once again, this place just has this dim green like lighting across, like kind of everything has that dim ambient green glow coming from the walls, the ceiling, the floor. But it's not like bright, it's like a dim glow. It's like perfectly illuminated because all the surfaces are illuminated, but it's like kind of that dimmish, like a dim lighting. So you guys step into this elevator, and there are only two buttons. One button has a sword icon. The other button has a book icon.
I click the book button.
Click. The elevator begins to move sideways, kind of like Wonkavator style. Like you feel yourself moving
As
to the
the
side.
elevator begins moving, Robert is going to just sigh and go, what a gloriously masochistic waste of time.
You begin to move through this structure, and eventually the door stops with a ding, and the two doors slide open to reveal a big, wide-open chamber. And you can see a few feet in front of you is a massive drop-off into a black abyss and a bunch of hovering platforms at various elevations through the room and a door on a platform on the far
Oh,
end
look, a
of the room.
parkour puzzle.
Is this normal for dungeons?
Depends on the game.
Platforming. Yay.
All right.
Oh, I get it, because they're platforms. That's actually kind of funny.
All right, so the
Well-
goal, obviously, is to jump across all the platforms and not fall into the bottomless chasm and get to the other side.
You know,
Oh.
fellas, I'm not sure if I can cheese this. I mean, my bracelet of grappling will refresh if we waited a while, like a day.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
wait a day.
I don't think we have a day to wait.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of time, my man.
Well, all
We're
right.
gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh boy.
All right, well,
I look down into the abyss. Oh boy.
Robert cracks his knuckles and starts doing some warm-up stretches.
Do you want me to stay on this side, or do you want me to come with you?
That depends, Alice. Do you think you can do the platforming? Huh?
I could always go back and guard Nedworth. She
You
says.
literally don't have to do that.
You thank God, thank you. I don't want to, she says. Well, I suppose I'll just follow your lead.
Right, well,
All right.
Robert finishes his stretches and goes, "Let's go," and jumps to the first platform.
All right, roll me a d6. So, okay, actually, first let me explain to you the mechanics. There are 5 platforms. Each platform has an increasing die level of difficulty to leap to. So the first platform needs a 2 or higher. The second platform needs a 3 or higher. Third needs a 4. Fourth needs a 5. And the fifth needs a 6.
God damn. This is gonna be some risky platforming.
So all you need to do is roll 2 or higher for the first platform.
Okay, well, let's see. Do I have any boons for this?
Yeah, do you have any inclinations?
See,
or
lore test and performance, melee, scrollmaster. No, I don't think I have any for just like general athleticism.
Alice looks over and she goes, Chad, is there any way you could maybe make it a bit easier for us?
Yeah, what?
Some of those late jumps look
I'm gonna
pretty
look at the
gnarly.
inventory to see what Chad's item bonuses are.
Once again, none of the items have stats on them, as I've said.
Fuck! There's still no UI. I forgot. No tooltips. I hate this. I hate it so much. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
I do have the slippery inclination.
Yeah, but is that going to help you?
It would if I rolled at least a 4+ on certain other bad situations.
That's true.
Can't escape a combat hit, but I can roll to escape a grapple or any bad situation.
Any bad situation.
Yeah, so
honestly, yeah, that would apply here.
yeah.
That would be a use for that.
So Chad could be the one that tries to leap across.
I am wearing you, which I think means I do benefit from these abilities.
I don't know if you benefit from my inclinations and aspects.
That's true. That might
Chad, roll me a flat d6. Yeah, higher roll you get.
4.
If you get across to the other side with another person, you could then unattach yourself to that person.
Oh,
move
that's right.
to the inventory of
So
the
only
other
one
person,
needs
have that
to
person
go
equip
across.
you,
Yeah.
and then teleport out of the inventory of the other person on the other side.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The only issue is that you wouldn't be able to do that for Alice.
Yeah.
But you could, if you equip to somebody else are able to get across, you can get the other person across without having them needing to make the jumps.
Mhm.
Also, reminder: any of your glitch abilities while you're equipped to someone extend to the person you're equipped to as well.
Yeah.
So any glitch powers you use right now, Robert would benefit from as well.
Okay. Could I glitch myself into boots that give a boon to rolls when it comes to jumping and platforming?
You could unequip yourself as armor from Robert and have him like try to equip you as like boots.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll try that.
I am
Okay,
currently mid-jump.
I thought you're
Wait,
jumping
what?
already.
I
What?
said, let's go, and I jumped to the first platform, and then this whole conversation started.
Oh well, roll me d6.
Yeah, that's true.
Roll me a
There
d6.
you go.
Okay, yeah. You leap to the first platform, and then Chad unequips himself from you and is your inventory. But Robert would have to equip you. So you have to ask
What
him.
side
So,
are we
Robert.
on?
I want you to equip me as a pair of boots.
Okay, I equip him as boots.
All right.
So-
okay. You have a big pair of green boots. Each of the toes of the boots have Chad's face on them.
I was
That's
gonna ask
upsetting.
if each one was a different
because
Chad.
there's 2 Chads. So each one is each boot.
Okay. Now I'm going to use my glitch powers to give a bonus to platforming.
Okay, how many dice are you spending?
I'm going to do 2.
Technically,
Okay.
he is an item, so modifying himself is much easier.
6.
Hey!
Alrighty. Your feet, like, the shoes suddenly feel really bouncy, Robert. How this is going to work is you're going to get a double boon on your jumping.
All right.
So you're going to roll 3 dice. So this next one, you need to hit a 3 or higher. Goddamn. 6 again. So sproing. Land. All right. Now you need to roll a 4 or higher.
2 6s and a 4.
Yep. Sproing. Other platform. Now you need a 5 or higher.
2 6s and a 5.
Oh,
Yep. Just makes it 5.
Oh,
Whoosh,
God.
leaps, lands. Last jump is a 6. You need to roll a 6.
oh my god!
I will spend
No!
all of my karma.
All right. All 3 karma spent. Robert,
Yes.
you leap for that last one. And as you're about to clear that last jump, which is a really gnarly jump, you have to like leap up and like grab onto the ledge. So you sproing up to it. And I think what happens is you land, you grab, and your fingers almost slip off the smooth surface
sweet.
of the emerald. But you managed to pull yourself up.
Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh my
Okay.
days. Whew, that was close. Why is it a parkour challenge that ends with a muscle up?
That's a good question.
God.
I'm going to go back into the inventory now.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I'm going to transport to Sonny's inventory.
Okay.
Hey,
Now you're in his inventory.
Before you do that, can Sonny grab Alice? And will she also get teleported?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Could we
It's only
try?
the person that I'm equipped to.
Oh, dang it. What if you become a 2-seated bicycle and then we each equip you?
Are you
So we're both
asking Chad
equipped.
to become the town bicycle?
Oh God.
And would that work?
Ugh.
Or like a double inner tube? Or
I
something?
don't know if Alice can equip me, and I don't know if I can pull her over.
I think I have a plan. If you just guys want to do your thing, I might have an idea.
Okay. Shoot.
All right. What's your plan?
Do you want to go, or do you want me to go first?
I'll take Sonny.
All right. I equip Chad as the glove, I guess.
2 Chad gloves appear with Chad's face on them.
Ah.
I
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
then
jump into-
teleport into Robert's.
teleport into Robert's inventory.
Okay.
Whoop.
And then you leap out of Robert's inventory with with Sonny appearing next to
Oh,
Robert along with you.
And then I unequip myself.
I'll never get used to that.
We did it.
Uh-oh.
What?
So, all right. This is what happens. She runs over, stabs her staff into the wall. And there's a cracking noise as this actually cracks into the emerald and like cracks it as she actually jams it a few inches into the wall.
God damn, she got some strengths.
She steps back and cracks her big glove, her big clown glove hands, and then she goes sprinting forward, grabs the staff and does the spinning whoosh whoosh on it, and then launches herself from the quarterstaff towards the ledge where you guys are. Whoosh whoosh, building up momentum, and then gymnastic throwing herself up through the air. With a 4, though, she's not quite gonna make it. One of you would have to reach out and grab her hand.
I would like to equip
I reach out and grab her hand.
Chad as a grappling hook and throw him.
We're just gonna go
Okay.
with Sonny. So Sonny's hand lashes out. Sonny, give me let's see, do you have any boons with this or no?
I don't think so.
I
Yeah.
don't think so, no.
There's no reason I would.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so just roll me 86.
6.
Hey.
I'm killing it tonight.
So she flies to the air, doesn't quite reach the ledge, and you fall to the ground, lean down your hand, you take her hand in yours.
Robert overthinks and gets frozen.
And because she's made of somewhat light material, she's not that heavy, so you're able to pull her up to the platform.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make it. What I did.
Well.
Nice one. She bumps your shoulder poof, with her big cloud fist.
That was still an impressive jump.
I don't know what came over me. I just felt the urge to do something death-defying, and I don't know.
Well,
I think I got a rush from that. I think I might be a junkie. She said.
you're not a junkie.
Do scarecrows have adrenal glands?
What's that then?
Adrenaline.
What's that then?
It's a neurochemical. Never mind.
What's a neurochemical? Is that magic?
Kind of.
Yeah,
Basically.
it's magic. Yep, exactly.
Maybe I'm made of neurochemicals. She
I
looks
mean,
at her hand.
technically, if you have a functioning
Well-
brain, in theory, you would have neurochemicals, but I don't know if you have a brain like us humans or meat creatures do.
If I only had
We
a
could always-
brain.
Maybe if we find a neurochemical wizard, we can
I
ask
don't
him.
know if I'd trust a neurochemical wizard anywhere near my
do
brain.
do we have brains anymore, Robert?
Do you not?
Sonny puts his hands on his head. What if this is just code inside?
Sonny, that's
Oh, boy.
what brains do. They're basically computers.
I don't want to think about that.
No, but
Okay, are we gonna keep
Alice
going?
is a point. Let's go.
yeah, let's get out of here.
So you approach the second door and you open it. This chamber has what looks like a large platform that moves through the center of the room with basically whoosh, big emerald hammers moving back and forth like pendulums. So it's basically a long platform with a drop on either side with huge emerald pendulums swinging at different intervals down the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like some spy movie shit. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel like I'm in Squid Games.
Okay, let's see. How much clearance do they have at the bottom?
It's a black
No,
abyss again.
the hammers and the platform. How much clearance is between them?
Oh, it's 5 feet between each one, and there's 4 of
No,
them.
clearance between them and the platform, height-wise, not distance between the hammers.
Oh no, They go right over the top of the platform.
So there's no clearance. Well, I don't suppose we have any way to gum up the gears, so I'm just gonna say we go for it, unless someone has a better idea.
This is starting to remind me of like Sen's Fortress and Dark Souls.
Yeah, some nonsense, to be sure.
Yep, I think we just go for it.
If it's like a vault, having like defense measures makes sense.
Yes, but normally
Well,
vault security
hold
is not
on now.
giant swinging hammers.
Well, normally you probably would have guards, but you know, she gestures to the outside.
Right. I've got a boon to spotting and disabling traps. Now,
Ooh, that's a good point.
this counts as a trap of sorts.
Roll me a boon roll, though.
I want to
Roll me a
look
boon
at,
roll.
these hammers here.
Yeah.
And
You
see if there's a way
successfully
to disable
spotted
it.
the hammer trap. Congratulations.
You
Yeah.
spotted it. Tristan, you found it. You found it.
4.
You look up and you can see that where the hammers touch the ceiling, there are emerald like gears that are turning as the hammers swing back and forth. And you look to your bow of entangling.
Okay, but I can only entangle once per scene.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to. So, how many hammers are there again?
4.
It's possible that they're all connected.
I'm just gonna. But they each have a different gear system at the top, right?
Well, you can just see some gears exposed. You don't know if they're all connected or not.
Oh, okay.
Realistically,
Well-
it's probably all the same gear system.
I guess it's worth a shot. Yeah, I'll use my bow of entangling and fire it up at the gears.
Okay, boon roll, because you have a boon with ranged weapons.
Yeah. 3.
Are you happy with
Although-
that 3, or do you want to spend any
I would
karma
like to
on that?
spend karma.
Or you have a hero die, too, if you just want to re-roll.
Do I know how much I have to hit if I spend karma?
I would say a 4 is what you need.
Okay, I'll spend a
Target number.
karma.
So you fire the arrow, it flies up, hits the top of the room where the gears are, and a bunch of vines shoot out and cover the gears, and one of the pendulum hammers like grinds to a halt, kind of half on the platform, so you'd have to like walk around it. And at the same time, you see the other hammers, the other 3 hammers, don't stop, but they slow, as if they're like fighting to move. So as long as you're walking and just waiting, you guys can actually just make your way across the platform without any danger, because the hammers are slowed so badly that you just have to wait for each hammer to swing by. Then you just walk to the next one, wait, walk to the next one, wait.
All right.
Pretty easy.
That was good.
Cool.
I
Nice.
clapped Sonny on the shoulder.
Yeah!
Nice one, Sonny.
Yeah, great job, dude.
You guys make your way down the platform to the far end, where there is another ramp that you walk up to another door. This door has a book
All
on it.
right, let's see. Can you check for traps, Sonny?
Alright, I've been down, look at the door frame.
Give me a boon roll.
4.
4? Nah, just a door. You think anything that might be trapped would be in the rooms themselves. You think the doors between are fine.
Looks safe to me. Can't say what's around the other side, though.
All right then, let's go. And I open the door.
In front of you is a large room that it sort of like has like these walkways, and there are these floating hovering discs that are sort of rotating and moving around the room in a circle, and kind of going up and down in elevation as they move. And at the very center of the room is a pedestal with a book placed on it. Additionally, throughout the room are green lasers that are like trip lasers that are like all throughout the entire room, and they kind of blend into the green dim lighting a little bit. So it's actually hard to see them unless you're right in front of them, but you can tell they're throughout the entire room. And at the very center of the room is both surprises, one hanging from the ceiling with the other one's legs wrapped around the other one's arm as they're hanging upside down, and one is very gingerly reaching down towards the book. And as you open the door, they clink, both look as they turn their helmets towards the 3 of you, or the 4 of you now. Ah, whoopsie.
Hello, gentlemen.
Shouldn't have counted on Nedworth.
We're going to need those. We're going to need that book, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid I don't really care. And then one of the hands snatches up the book. After all, this will make my efforts a lot easier. Chaos is quite useful, but he does have his limitations.
Oh, really?
Huh. Are we still standing beyond the lasers? Like, we're not
Yeah, there's like a wall of lasers and rotating like platforms.
I knock an arrow.
Are you trying to tell me that you and Chaos are on the same side?
One of them scrambles up the other one like a rope and then leaps up into a platform hanging above the entire area, which doesn't look like any other platforms. It's like a weird, like metallic platform with skulls lining it and little jets on the bottom that's just kind of hovering. And there's like a weird force field around it, which the lasers are kind of bouncing off of. And then the other one flips up onto the platform pulled up with the other one. And one of them looks...
Are you Skeletron? Son of a bitch. Were you Skeletron the whole
one of the
goddamn
One
time?
of the helmets come off and reveal a metallic skull with ruby eyes. Well done! Well done!
Well done! You're on a fucking skull platform!
Looks down. Ah, damn, that might have been a
Yeah!
I try to shoot him.
I'll remember that for next.
I loose an arrow.
The arrow flies through the room, passing through multiple of the green trip lasers before boing, bouncing off the force field around their hovering platform. And then the whole room lights up with an alarm, and green gas begins to flood the chamber as the door behind you guys snaps shut.
Turn to look at Sonny.
Aw, hell.
So what happened to the real surprise?
Oh, those other guys? He says on this platform as the chamber fills with gas. You all start to cough and cover your faces. And he just goes, you'll have to ask the squire to find out. He's been incredibly useful. Ta-ta for now, heroes.
Let's see.
Bid you adieu.
God damn it, that Networth! I knew he was no good.
The platform flies up towards the ceiling, and little jets point upward, and like a laser cutter carves a hole in the ceiling, and then the cut bounces off the force field and falls into the room as there's a crash of emerald crystal. As they cut the opening in the ceiling, and that big piece of emerald falls and crashes, and there's like a shattering of crystal, and they begin to fly upward through the opening. You're all still dealing with all this gas that's flooding into the chamber, and you're all starting to cough and wheeze. So at the moment, all of you are now in the kind of like in a gas chamber. Essentially, you are being hit by this like self-defense thing that Sonny has triggered by shooting.
I am going to pull out Bod the Builder's business card, and I sort of flash it over toward Sonny and Chad, and I just like point at it like, we do this?
I suppose so.
All right, I
Swipe
will.
it.
Don't have many options.
I don't know how, but I will call Bod the Builder. Did he? Were there instructions on it?
Swipe it.
No, it just has his name on it.
I'll just say Bod the Builder.
That's the best thing I could have asked for. You say it while holding the card aloft, and there's a flash of golden light. Shing! And then a really jacked man in a hard hat falls into out of nowhere, lands in front of you, sees all the gas, and goes, "That won't do it all." And then a bunch of construction workers leap from behind him into the room and start sprinting through the room and putting on gas masks with taking out fucking tools, and they just sprint in all directions. And Bod, putting on a mask, looks at you and he goes, "We gotta get you guys to safety." He scoops you all up and then just squats and then lunges up and leaps through the air like fucking All Might, my hero, just with like an impact as he leaps off the ground, and he just sails upward towards the opening. One of the Skeletron
fuck?
looks down from the platform as this muscular man is hurling like a shooting star up towards this platform, and he goes, "Oh no!" And he like quickly tries to maneuver the platform as Bod goes, "Out of the way!" and hits the side of it as he flies through the opening in the ceiling, knocking the platform to the side as it spins out of control. And then Bod flips through the air, lands on his feet in like a squat, and then stands up and deposits all of you. He then takes out a little hammer and looks behind him at the opening. He stomps over to the opening in the ceiling, hits it once with his hammer, and it's just restored. Ding!
Slim Fix-It Felix type shit.
Yeah, just hits it once and it just repairs. He then looks at you and gives a thumbs up.
Can I get another business card?
We'll talk about it. He then fades into light and
Wait,
twinkles out
where
of
can I
find you? Find me in Wizard City.
No.
In Wizard Land.
Land.
Oh.
All right, I will remove.
Sparkles.
I will remove Bod the Builder's business card from my inventory.
Thank you, Bob.
You are currently on top of that giant emerald structure. So you're standing on the roof of it outside, and the platform has landed and skidded, and both of the armored figures are standing up. Now, both without their helmets, they're both skeletons.
All right.
Like, they both look like robots.
I finished my coughing fit, and I got to get that book. We got to get that book.
Yeah, the book has landed a few feet on the ground, and is just kind of sitting there, and they look to the book and look to you, and one of the Skeletrons leaps to the air and transforms into a giant gun with his head and mouth opening as the head of the muzzle of the gun.
What the
And then
fuck?
the other one grabs the other one and aims the cannon at you guys and says, "I'll be taking that book, hero."
Chad.
Oh, shit.
Well, no.
Well, I tried asking nicely. He pulls the trigger and a huge missile fires out of it at all of you guys. What do you do?
Ah!
Can I deflect the missile?
Ow.
Deflect
Explain to me
the
how.
missile.
I have
Explain.
a really cool magic halberd. I'll have you know.
It's not magic, it's masterwork. It is not magic.
What's the difference?
Oh,
That is not magic.
You know, that's
It ain't magic, bro.
is there any cover close by?
There's a couple emerald like spires and things that like jut out of the top of this thing.
Okay.
You could dive behind one of like the angular pillars. The only problem is if you dive too far to the side, you're going to hit the slope of the sphere.
Yeah.
And you would start to slide down the side.
Right.
Luckily, it's wide enough that there's enough surface area on the top of the structure for you guys to appropriately move that slipping down the sides. But the further you get to the edges, the more like sheer it's going to become because it's like a sphere. It's like a dome.
Right.
So eventually you'll start sliding down the
Yeah.
sides.
I jumped behind a green pillar. That's what I attempt to do.
I want to attempt to turn the missile into something that is non-harming because it is an item.
You got to specify what you
I
mean
know.
by that.
I know. I'm going to specify further.
What do you mean?
I want to turn it into a pillow.
Okay. How many power dice?
I'm going to go with 3. Going big or going home.
The time to go big, yeah. Oh,
Okay,
man.
Let's see if you nail it.
6.
Hell
Let's go.
yeah.
This is a pillow.
The second time a missile Chad has stopped from Skeletron. By the way, so while Chad's doing that, what are the two of you going to do in the same moment before I get to the results of this? So, like, what are all of this is happening at once. So Chad's just extending his hand at the oncoming missile.
Well, I am
what are the
already
two of
running
you
for
doing?
cover. I said that, so.
All right. So you're dashing for cover, Robert.
So the missile's like aimed at the ground between us and the book, right? So it's gonna like hit the ground and detonate.
It would blow you guys off the side of the dome.
Okay, so I am going to try and I suppose I'll also lunge for cover, but I'll try to go in the direction opposite the closest slope.
You'd probably dive to the same place
Probably.
as Sonny. Yeah. So you two of you dive to the same spot, and then Chad just holds out his hand. The missile flies through the air, and then he just like it hits his palm, and he just grabs it, and it like squishes it in his hand like a pillow. and Chad, it also makes a little squeaky sound when you squeeze it.
Squeaky.
You just see Skeletron go, "I really hate you."
Robert
He
just
says.
goes, hell yeah!
Feelings mutual.
He then
Hell
looks
yeah.
down towards the book, kind of goes chink to reload the gun again.
I'll start sprinting
I
to
wanna-
the book.
At the same time,
Yeah.
At the same time, you guys hear a bird cry from above and see a dark shadow falling over the top of the
Gotta
dome.
go
hell.
quick, gang. I start sprinting for the book.
Yeah.
I'll sprint for the book, too.
As you guys go spring for the book, a figure between both you and Skeletron scoops up the book, turns and goes, "Sir, I got the book." Skeletron goes, "No, you idiot!" As at the same time, he immediately gets. Who is the closest, Sonny or Robert?
I mean, we're both about the same distance. We dove to the same place.
I would say, but he says, "I got the book." As soon as like the two of you tackle into him, and the book goes flipping in the air, and he goes, "Ah!"
I go for the book.
Like, falls forward. But the book goes clack, clack, clack on the ground, and you sprint over to the book. And Chad, actually, wait. just like a football play. The book sails through the air after they both tackle him, and you leap up and catch the book like a football.
Good pass.
I put it under my arms, and I'm just like,
Oh, hell yeah.
Tuck it
catch
into
the
your
book.
armpit and start
The book-
sprinting.
yeah.
You tuck it. Skeletron looks to you, and he just goes, "Give me that book, kid."
Never. I will never do anything for you, you annoying son of a bitch.
I mean, all right, we don't have to go to name calling. That's
Can I,
He then grabs the gun, hits a lever on it, and the gun separates in two, and then wraps around his arms and turns into two giant gauntlets. And then he begins to sprint towards you
Oh,
with
fuck.
two giant metal
Oh,
hands.
Jesus.
As the gun separates into these two gauntlets into his hands, and then he's just running at you.
I am going to try and stall him.
Okay, you're gonna stall him.
I will attempt to do the same thing effectively. I'm just gonna try to, I don't know, shoot him in the knee.
Would this
Stop
be a different scene that the entangling arrow could?
Yes, we're fully in a different
Oh,
scene.
good. I will do that then.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Sonny's shooting an arrow, and Chad, you're holding the book. Are you just sprinting as fast as you can
Yeah.
away? Okay, so that's what you're doing. So make me a boon attack roll, Sonny.
All right, try to shoot him in the legs and.
For
Flip
Skeletron,
him
you
up.
need to hit a 6 to hit him.
Okay, well, that's a 3. I'm gonna use my hero die.
Okay.
So. Nope.
All right, you gain a karma, though, for failing.
Okay.
So what happens is you fire the arrow, and jets fire out of one of the fists, and he uses the jet fire from the fist to glide across the slick roof of the emerald sphere, kind of to the side of your shot. Just and then do like a sick glide across the side of the roof at an angle as he's sliding, and then he uses the other gauntlet to right himself as he starts to close the distance to Chad. But Robert, you also have a chance to get in the way.
So I am going to get in the way, and I'm just gonna start engaging in the melee and yell to Sonny, "Get with Chad! I can get to you!"
All right, so you grab
All
your
right.
halberd. I believe you get a double boon with this because it's a boon halberd.
Yes,
And
I get
yeah.
a double boon roll.
All right, you get into melee
I'm a
with
hero
him.
die that.
Okay, you roll one more die.
Baby!
Hey, let's go. He rockets closer, and Robert dives in front of him, spinning the halberd, and you knock both the gauntlets to the side, first with one end of the halberd and then the other. And as his arms get knocked to either side, you then deliver a kick to his chest that sends him
Does that
falling
technically
backwards.
explode, meaning I
Wham!
get to do another roll?
Yeah, you would roll one more time to see if you crit again.
Nah.
Yeah, just the one. So yeah, you wham! So you use the halberd to knock both his gauntlets to either side. First the head and then the butt of the halberd, clang, clang, and then deliver a kick to his chest, boom, right into the solar plexus, and he's launched back and stumbling over the roof of this thing. Chad, you go running to the edge and begin to slide down the side of the dome, whoosh! But you're slide man.
Yeah.
So as you're sliding, you suddenly stop for a moment and realize you can actually stop.
I stop.
And because you're a slime, you can actually just move vertically without falling. What do you want to do?
I'm actually gonna jump into Sonny's inventory.
Okay, so what Skeletron sees is you slide off the edge and then disappear out of sight, and then you move to Sonny's
Yeah.
inventory.
Ah, yeah.
Shell games, baby.
Okay.
Shell games.
Skeletron holds up his two fists in front of you, Robert, and he says,
So this hero has some moxie.
he holds up his two giant hands, and basically both of them open up a center point as two nozzles come out of both hands, and two jets of flame, making a giant cone of fire, shoot out from both hands, creating a blast of flame that surges forth towards you. I need you to roll and give me a 5.
Hey. Ooh, buddy.
Ooh,
1.
Ooh.
You're gonna get
cooked for
You're
a
gonna get a karma.
I get for a second time.
2 karma.
So you're gonna take a strike of damage here. And what happens is he goes,
You have moxie.
and then he blasts this huge blast of fire that hits you, Robert, and you are sent hurling backwards, rolling from the blast of flame. And you go tumbling and rolling. With a 1, you're also disarmed as your weapon flies to one side and skids across the roof. as you go rolling and then land on your stomach.
Oh, fuck.
And at that point, Alice comes tearing up to Surprise. She is going to try to attack him. I'm going to roll.
You can say Skeletron. We know who he is now.
Oh, yeah, Skeleton. Funny. I used to it. God damn.
Jesus, Alice.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. See if we explode. Okay, no explode. But yeah, she runs up, and then without a staff, she just takes her big clown fist, her big glove, and she hits him across the head, and it makes like a Looney Tune like bonk noise as she smacks him over the head with her big clown fist. And
It's like the fucking sound with the fucking baseball bat when you're playing fucking Smash Brother.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like she wham hits him across the head. His head spins around a few times. And he stumbles back, and she goes, "Don't you dare touch my friends," she says.
Fucking
Yeah, Alice.
Base.
Oh yeah.
And after she hits him, at that point, the shadows of the birds become dark silhouettes across their. As Skeletron looks up, sees a mob of these bird things from before descending on you guys, and he looks towards all of you, and he gives like a clicking sound. He just goes,
Until next time.
and then he holds up the gauntlets and fires out those rockets and fires himself backwards and flies off the edge of the roof out of sight.
Wow.
But all of you have the birds
Okay.
descending on you.
Oh shit.
I think Sonny gets his go now.
I mean, Chad's in my inventory with the book, so that's good.
Yep.
I basically look for another entrance back into the dome or anything close by we can see cover in.
None.
Okay. I look out like toward the horizon of the dome, I guess. Beyond the dome, is there cover we could reach? Like if I jump and like slide over the dome onto the ground?
There's the other node you guys reach the bottom at, but you'd have to sprint across the giant open field to get to it.
That would take a while.
Well, to be fair, if we know where the node is, we know where the front door is.
It's true. It's facing the front door to the structure.
Okay. How far away is that?
That would be quicker. You could go to the edge and slide down the side of the structure and try to get to the front and into the front.
I think that's what I'll...
The only issue is kind of precarious. It's definitely dangerous.
Yeah, like from falling, I guess.
Yeah. Indeed.
But...
You can equip me as armor.
It's true.
Might be able to slide down a little easier.
Slime armor, yeah.
Or I could equip you as a rope and tie you to like one of the spire thingies,
If
and
you
then like
equip him as slime armor, you get the slime abilities of just I walk down the side of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would just get to like.
But then
slide
about
matrix
you,
line
I
down
guess
the
we could
side.
have you.
Catch
We
me.
could teleport. Catch you? I get. Yeah, you think so?
There's the inventory-based movement, gang.
It's true. Could do that. Slide down.
Okay.
Equip me and
Yeah.
slide down.
All right. I'll equip you as armor, and yeah, just run and start sliding down toward where the entrance is.
Chad armor, and you start sprinting. Robert, you pick yourself up, coughing.
Alice, go with them.
She just nods and sprints after Sonny wearing Chad. Robert, your halberd is like 20 feet away across the top of the dome. You can either choose to follow them, or you can choose to go for the halberd, but you run the risk of the swarm of bird monsters descending upon you.
I may be missing 2 strikes out of 3. However, I drink a healing potion and heal 2 strikes.
Okay.
And
Go.
I sprint over to my halberd because that is a really fucking nice item and I would like to keep it. So I sprint over to the halberd and I am going to try and keep ducking and weaving behind cover.
All right, you're sprinting towards it. Squire Nedforth stands from where he landed. Oh dear! What a terrible circumstance I found myself in. I suppose I should liberate this treasure for my boss. And he casually jogs towards your halberd to go grab it as well.
Man, fuck this guy.
Kick him.
Oh dear! He looks to you, Robert, and he looks across the top of the platform and sees your friends are running away. And then he looks at you. And then he starts sprinting with an amount of speed you didn't know he was capable of. And does like a tumble and flip and lands in front of the halberd. And he goes, oh, dearie me, what do we have here? And he goes to grab it just as you're coming up on him.
Now, here's the funny thing. As soon as I touch the halberd, I put it in my inventory.
Well, you can try to grab it before he does. It's going to be close. Like you're both converging on it, like
All
at the
right.
same time. Like he suddenly has a burst of movement that is way quicker than you thought he was
Yeah.
capable of moving.
All right, so I go to grab the halberd.
All right, so this is gonna be. I think I'll just roll a d6 and you roll a d6, and we'll just
Okay.
see who rolls higher.
That's a 2.
That's a 1. So
Just barely.
he just goes, dear me. It's within seconds of each other, but you both kind of trip at the same time, and then you both faceplant in front of the halberd, and then Robert scrambles forward just a bit faster to tap the halberd and put it in his inventory.
And then I flip off Nedworth and go, fuck you, stay away from my loot.
He looks at you and he goes, oh, I'm just trying to do my
right,
job.
you lying
Even
skis.
he takes it, reaches into his pocket and takes out a gun.
What?
Sorry, nothing personal, Robert.
Can I disarm
he points
him?
the gun at you.
Like Krav Maga style, just like take the gun out of his hand?
Yeah, roll just a d6.
Would this count as a melee? Would this count as melee? Okay.
Not with a weapon though. It's unarmed. You're not necessarily unarmed, but it's not
a hero die that.
Okay. Didn't you use your hero die earlier on that attack?
I have 2, remember? I have my loot.
I thought your loot only works by giving your hero die to another
Was it?
person.
Oh yeah, give it to
you give it to
another
somebody
player.
else.
You are correct. I am le cooked fam. I'm getting shot in the head.
All right. So he aims his flintlock pirate-looking pistol, just like the ones you saw the skeletons using in your first encounter in this world. He pulls back the hammer and he just goes, terribly sorry to do this to you. He then pulls the trigger, and Sonny and Chad, in the distance you hear a gunshot.
Thank you all for listening to Hyperdive Heroes. If you like what you heard, please make sure to like, subscribe, and activate notifications wherever you get your podcasts.